am LaMarsha Lewis. Let's talk. Love Day, February the 14th, 2022. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. I want to talk about a subject matter that I have been intending on speaking on. It's always so many different topics that be trending at the time. But I finally got to where we're going to talk about President Biden will be selecting his first pick to sit on our Supreme Court. As we know, the Supreme Court justice is a lifetime appointment. I don't think it should be that. It should be term limit. In every aspect of politics, presidents can only be president for a 2-year term, 4 years each term, with a total of 8 years, provided if they are re-elected. As we know, the twice impeached, one term, former guy, 45, thank goodness only served one. And hopefully he will not have the opportunity to serve again. President Obama did 2 terms. Most presidents do 2 terms. But again, President Biden will soon be selecting his first pick to the United States Supreme Court. Again, that is a lifetime appointment. President Biden has said that his selection will be that of a woman, not just a woman, but a black African American woman. And with that statement being announced by President Biden, that has caused many Republicans, the GOP, the good old boy system, they all are about to lose their minds, because President Biden has said he will select a black woman to sit on the Supreme. They already trying to give the implied implication, well, she's not qualified. Well, 1, he hasn't selected who the person is. 2, how are you gonna say if Amy Coney Barrett can sit on the United States Supreme Court just, and we know she's not qualified? To my understanding, she's never tried a criminal case. She was basically a professor at her alma mater, Notre Dame, there in Indiana, and got her job as a judge because of Trump. But again, you really gonna try and say because he said he's gonna get a black woman? That's what people like Ted Cruz, even the senator from my state, Roger Wicket, has been on blast for comments that he's made. And again, it's only because President Biden has elected or will elect to choose a black woman to be the president. You got the Republican Party losing their minds and even making statements like, oh, she's not qualified. But I'm like, how can she not be qualified when she's not selected? And there have been some people that's been named that's kind of, as they often say, the short list and things of that nature. This is what President Biden said. I made no decision except one. The person I will nominate will be someone extraordinary qualification, character, experience, and integrity. And that person will be the first black woman ever nominated to the United States Supreme Court. And that was from our current president, Joe Biden. And again, like I said, even the state senator Roger Wicket, he said, it says the first black woman to sit on the United States court will be a beneficiary of affirmative action, and she will probably not get a single Republican vote. U.S. Senator Roger Wicket, Mississippi, said today, and I think I did this on January the 29th. I'm not exactly sure the actual date that was. Maybe it was January the 28th, because that's when the tweet was. But he's like I say, people have called him out and put him blast. He's trying to use affirmative action. And I've heard Ted Cruz make his little comment that supposedly is an insult to black women. How? It's not an insult. We this is a long time coming. Just like the first woman to be vice president, and keep waiting for the first black woman president. It says Trump nominated 9+ judges who were rated not qualified by the American Bar Association. Biden is nominating a justice who is a black woman. Guess which one Republicans are mad about? let me tell you, the black woman. 9 nominations from 9 plus judges. Trump rated not qualified by the American Bar Association, and one of them is the current one that sits there, Amy Coney Barrett. But I heard the ladies of The View had talked about it. Many people have talked about it. And this it says potential nominees to replace Justice Breyer is Judge Kendra Brown Jackson, Judge Lidora Cougar, Judge J. Michelle Childs, Judge Juanita Mamie Wright, Judge Eunice Lee, Judge Candace Jackson, and I'm not sure how that last name is pronounced, Akiwmi, Judge Anita Earls, and Sherelle Ifield. So these are just some people that has been named that may be potential, who may be one of the first black African American to sit on the United States Supreme Courts. Like I say, I do believe all political officials, congressmen and women, Supreme Court justices, it should be term limits. The Supreme Court should not have a lifetime appointment. It should be term limits. I would say maybe 10 years, and that's really too much. I would say five and at the maximum of 10 years, or maybe even 8 years. Like with the president, they can only be president for 2 terms at a 4-year each term. Again, provided if they are re-elected. I also think the same should be for our congressmen and women, our representatives and senators, because some of the people have been in there forever, like Mitch McConnell, like Lindsey Graham, Susan Collins, even Nancy Pelosi have been there like forever any day. And we often hear when nothing has changed, it's the same old, same old. Okay, one, we must make sure, like I often tell people, exercise your right to vote. You need to be a registered voter, and you need to vote in every election on the local level, and also on our federal level. When it comes to voting, you need to exercise your right to vote. Your choice, your vote. Make your voice heard every time at the ballot box. And then if you're not voting, you can't necessarily say anything. But I get, the same old, because you got the same people that's there. Like I say, Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham. It's time for new people, new voices that's going to truly listen to the American people, not get there and act on themselves, not do like that Joe Manchin and Christian Cinnamon from Arizona, dark money under the table, looking out for their own interests and not we, the American people. And I like the fact that President Biden, when he was running, he said his cabinet would look like what American, like a diversity of different people, colors, and cultures. He's doing that. We know it was we, the black American people, that put he and Vice President Kamala Harris in the White House. It is we, the black African American people of color, is why we have a Biden-Harris administration. As they say, don't get it twisted. It is what it is. That's the facts. And with that being said, we need more from President Biden and Vice President Harris. Because y'all need to stop being weak in a lot of areas, letting these Republicans do whatever they want, not holding them accountable. We need to have some type of action with what's going on with Trump. With all he done took 15 boxes of classified imported records and documents to his private home in Florida, in Mar-a-Lago, that they had to recently. That'd have been anyone else. Oh, it would have been such a stank. And like they was chanting when he was out there on his little campaigns, lock up Hillary Clinton. It's time to lock up Donald J. Trump. This man has committed so many things. He attempted a coup. He incited an insurrection. He put a hit on the United States of America. That stain will forever be there. He should have been impeached and removed by the Senate, but they gave him a pass. This man should never be able to run for United States president or any other political party, any political career. He's evil, and so he's corrupt, and so is the Republican Party at this point. Anytime you still willing to defend someone like Donald J. Trump, or you have gone silent and complicit, like I said, let it have been President Obama done any of the things. And like I said, and so many of the Republicans get, with Hillary's email. And like I heard Sonny Hostin say on the View when Alyssa Farah tried to use the analogy of Hillary's emails and what Trump did with stealing, taking classified information that's supposed to be in the archive once you leave office. There's no comparison. He's the freaking president, was the freaking president of the United States. Hold him accountable. So I look forward to see who President Biden's pick will be. Again, will make history with the first black woman to sit on the United States Supreme Court. I'm LaMarsha Lewis, and this is my commentary.